Glory to dat kind.
Welcome back to Dat Shorts. I'm Terry, your dirty trash panda slut. Here today to discuss Haremon, a monster girl battle catching game that lets you train the girls with your dick. The team building Haremon are creating something really polished. Another one of those games that stands out in the crowd for doing something unique. You, being a slob nerd loser at home, gets a call from Professor Megatits to visit her lab and assist in capturing the loose Haremon. On the way to the lab, however, we bump into one of the subjects, a cat girl fingering her way through the trash. Wish it was my trash can. Now, right off the bat, I love how you can name every girl you put on your team, because names like Junkyard Puss really have an extra effect when splashed up on the screen. So with your new puss in tow and a throbbing sensation for adventure, why stand around when there's a whole world to bust a nut on? The main town is where you can make things happen, buying items for healing, buffs, or even quest items. Notice you can access your phone. This also brings the store with you wherever you go. Also, it stores lewd pics of the girls. It's actually quite a useful little menu, much like a Pokedex. Seeing the girls' stats, items, missions, and more. Delete that Tinder app, because the world is filled to the brim with monster girls who want the suck. And to capture them, you need to use a sticky white liquid. I'm not even kidding. Using what they call lube. Stunning the girls in battle, they succumb to the urges and join your team. But hey, I'm getting ahead of myself. So, leaving the town shows the game's many gameplay elements, not just visual novel style of storytelling. As you venture into dungeons, it becomes a board game, each space representing an event or specific action. Slathered between these are random battles, so there's a level of strategy to getting up on that quest space. Some spaces advance the story with relationship building. Why the fuck a cat girl wants to start off with, "Hey, what's your dick size?" I'll never know, but if she holds still long enough, I'll show her. There's also a foraging aspect, as traveling requires food. Some events even use a Wheel of Chance system, which you can nudge in your favor if you're skilled enough. Depending on the situation and relationship, odds could be stacked either for or against you. Now let's talk battles. Hey, when you're making a sexy game, you either go all in or not at all. And condoms and mushroom dick monsters are all in. Okay, battles. This is where things get heavy. Much like any monster battle game, except with a few additional features and polish. The time turn mechanics are much like the classics of Final Fantasy. Once your character has traversed this bar, it's your turn. Seducing and special are more of the variety moves, such as buff. Climax, I'm assuming it'll be more of a heavy special attack, as I wasn't sure if it was in the game yet. Main attacks can range, depending on the girl you're using. What all these have in common, though, is rhythm-based gameplay. As you use a move, above displayed is a key set, telling you what buttons to push. Land these for extra bonuses. Or don't, and be the laughing stock at your church on Sunday. This game is God's work. Dousing girls with lube, as I said, captures them. But it helps if you strip them down naked first. A true jewel of the ages. So far in the game, I've met up with a flat witch, a suck devil girl, and even a top tier cow thickness. Building the relationships, as I said earlier, is important, as the bedroom is where things get good. You can do some strip teasing, testing of the lube, and even sins of the flesh, which you can unlock pictures on your phone. So you can take your perverted adventures wherever you go. Haremon is one of those games I aim to see on one of those big sites. It has a lot of polish. The art is sexy, the writing is funny, and even the gameplay breaks away from what you were expecting. It adds more to the genre they've picked. I'm hoping to hear some more of the music soon, as the battle music was very fitting. The game currently doesn't have voice actors either, but they plan to add that as well. It's great to get hands-on with a game in development, and already see how solid it holds up. Go get the latest build of Haremon, and try it out for yourself. And if you want to support the game, get first dibs on the gameplay, or help in shaping its production, head on over to their Patreon. Well, that's it for this episode of Dat Game Shorts. I'm Terry. Good night.